All right, guys, we've got round 3 here of the weekly sub-tournament A tier and below. This time I'm joined by Maseratis.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, one of my mods, long-time supporter of the stream, long-time friend. And we got Astro versus Astro versus Cosmos here.
Okay.
Once again, 1 second, mods. Jesus.
What's going on?
We have, I always want to, or not always, but I gotta remember to remind people occasionally of the rule set here. Like I said, A tier and below on my tier list, and it's Bracer banned, Bancroft's banned, and Fatalis banned. People were asking for less things banned. I banned one less thing. Frostbound is allowed here, and I expect it to be picked up by Mercury. We'll see. But yeah, so Frostbound being allowed is the big change for this time.
Okay, so Thoth versus Mercury. What do you make of this matchup? Who do you think should win?
I don't know, but Best is going half.
Oh my god, that sprint's coming clutch for the Mercury. Popping that sprint, giving him extra power, movement speed, completely shutting down.
It's Cosmos' own damn fault. He just pushed up to the tower line to proxy the wave there, or not proxy the wave, but just to quickly clear the wave and get out, and didn't value the fact that, or didn't respect the fact that, Astro is playing Mercury. He's got quite a bit of movement on his side.
He used his dash offensively, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
As well. So really, just
a little bit of overconfidence from the champ himself. Cosmos has either won or top 2'd, I believe, each of the events that he's played that he hasn't gone Kuzembo in. So, yeah, definitely one of the big tournament favorites, if not the tournament favorite.
Astro, on the other hand, very competent player, not really much of a duel player, but definitely has shown in previous tournaments that he has strong mechanics.
Hey, NShadow, long time no see. Sorry I haven't been active for a while. Good to be back. BTW, I want Daisy smiley face. She's adorable.
I expected Thoth to come out stronger in the early game and eventually in the late game for Mercury to take over, but really getting that kill on the Mercury early game I think it will help him a lot to get through this rough early game patch.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that I worry for Best here because he's got a lot of momentum on his side now. That's a great first blood to get. He, invested in that sprint. Was this upgraded sprint or no? No, it wasn't even upgraded sprint, right?
It was just Vitil.
Yeah, no, just a regular old sprint. Ooh, did he steal that? He did. Wow, and the ult was extended for that. But yeah, so I worry for him because he's got a lot of momentum, and that can easily be crushed by a character like Thoth, who's gonna definitely, just keep Best at bay. Or Astro, by the way, guys, is Best Ponage. A lot of my stream. It's hard for me to call him Astro. It's his in-game name. I never know which to do. But anyway, yeah, so it's gonna be hard for. All right, I'll call him Astro. It's hard for Astro to get in on him unless he uses that ult really effectively, or Cosmos expends his defensive option. Yeah, so I don't know. It could definitely go either way, but I would say the later this game goes, I think it'll go for. I would think it'll go in Thoth's favor.
Okay, so you think in the late game Thoth has an advantage?
I actually do. I think that Thoth can really zone the Mercury well and just apply so much poke from afar throughout. I think Cosmos has talked about this god being, secretly very strong.
Yeah, I completely agree. When I played in the sub-tournament, I was playing Thoth every game. I think he's possibly the strongest pick in his tournament, personally. But,
yeah.
But we'll see what's going on. Definitely has shown that the Mercury does have the potential to take this with these early burst blood. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, Merc is a great snowball god, so, does he have an ult? He does. I don't think it'll reach without the glyph, though. Yeah, so Merc is a fantastic snowball god, and the fact that we don't see Best immediately being able to take fights like that in the mid, and we see him getting pressured out continuously, that's what worries me for Merc going forward here. I don't think the game's going to get better for him, but I definitely could be wrong. And Best builds going into the either Poison Star or the what's the other one?
Blood Lord?
No,
it's Wind Demon.
Wind Demon, yeah. Yeah, so not something you see very often on Merc in Duel, which is, it's weird because it's such a staple of Merc in every other game mode, but in Duel, really, you mostly get the I can't talk today, man. Devourer's Gauntlets rush, or a some people go an Ickful, you know, either magical or physical, and then go into just a burst build. But the crit is generally not a pickup in Duel because of the fact that you can't reliably go the multiple crit items in Duel because there's defense and pen to be had. Defense being the biggest difference there, and the pen as well, that in Conquest you might be able to just allow your team to set up for you and, like, you know, proc certain remove, you know, protections removals, and then Merc go in and just crit them to hell. But you need to be, you know, your own source of pen here in this rules advantage, and so it might not work.
Close, but again, what we're seeing is Cosmos really putting a lot of pressure on Best. Just the ultimate disconnect, but it's not.
Yeah, that was weird. It looked like it hit before. Oh wait, no, he's okay. He's good.
So close.
Yeah, incredibly close. Yeah, it looked like it hit him before it actually connected. I guess just some latency there.
But I actually do like the crit from Best Astro coming out, simply because he's looking to snowball this matchup. He has the first kill, he's looking to get some early crit online and just try and snowball before Thoth can get the Nemean or defensive option online. So I actually quite like this, but we'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, that's actually, to be honest, when I hit rock bottom with Merc in Duel, oh my god, you see that crit? Holy shit. Oh, make sure, it's synced. Yeah, that just demolished that man, but not enough. But yeah, anyway, he when I hit rock bottom with Merc, he used to be my favorite god in season 2. I love him so much. The crit really stopped being the option to go, and Merc started getting worse as they got rid of Golden Bow and they added Shield of Thorns and all. I just started saying, you know, screw it and go full crit from the start, and it would work out very well.
Unfortunately, Best pops his sprint, trying to dash in to get the initiation, but unfortunately misses the dash and is suffering for this. Maybe a kill for Cosmos. Very close.
That was bold, but I think he's dead for it. I respect that he said, I'm going down. I'm not going down without a fight. That is, he knew that he was going to die otherwise, so, you know, why not try to make something out of it?
It was a bold play, but it confirmed his death.
Yeah.
Great play, though. We have to give it to him.
No, I give it to him. 10 out of 10 times. This is my stream, you know what it is. I would have done the same thing every time. But yeah, so like I was saying though, the crit build would work out if I snowballed like crazy. So it's definitely not reliable in other cases, but if you do snowball, it's pretty nice. But seeing as Cosmos was able to pick up a kill here, and he's got double defense already on his side, this is going to be, this is certainly not going to be a snowball for Best by any means.
Cosmos has finished his build already. He's got 6 items. Interesting, but he's gone for the tier 2.
Yeah, he's been talking about this Swiftwing. You see this?
And the Swiftwing, yeah, I noticed it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is exactly.
Ooh, no, just the stun is going to disengage him from that fight. But Cosmos is looking to fight back in. Huge amount of damage. I think this is over for Best.
There's no escape. Well, the tower, the weird thing is the tower had creeps in it. He could have gone that option, and of course he would risk Cosmos chasing him down with his dash, but that could have been the play. But I don't know. He was acting like he was under his own tower. I don't know. It was weird. He acted like there were no minions there, rather.
Yeah, a lot of over-aggression coming out from Best. I think he's desperate to try and keep this snowball going, riding up that early kill, but unfortunately just not working out for him at this point. Now that Cosmos has got a lot of defense online with that Dynasty Plate Helmet and Tier 2 breastplate, that crit isn't being as effective as it could have been, and I think he's suffering for it. But yeah, this Swiftwing, what do we make of this?
I'll be mad if Cosmos brings it into the meta. Where when I first came out, I was like, yo, this is sick, I'm so pumped. And then I played with it for one game and I said, all right, this is a lot of fun, but it absolutely does not add enough to justify going it. But that was me going it as a first item pickup, and I didn't have enough power to clear. I didn't have a Bluestone, and I didn't have Death Soul with whatever god I was. And yeah, that's a big difference from going it later on in the build and using it just as the movement utility throughout the mid game. Like, that's pretty crazy. I think it could have merit there.
Yeah, actually, that was...
That's heartbreak. talk about taking the wind out of Merc's sails here. Like we said, if he doesn't snowball, this could be a disaster. And
it's looking disastrous.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the more times that something like that happens, your ult gets stuffed by the wall just by the clip of the trees there, the bamboo. That's yeah, you feel that. Yeah. This guy also says, oh yeah, you go.
Sorry, you go.
Real quick. The other very strong thing about this god Thoth that's often overlooked in Duel is that he has the glyph to put more power on his autos against the towers, actually, and the phoenixes, you know, any objective. So that makes him very formidable in tower push. It's actually quite crazy.
Yeah, it does a lot of structure damage, really. So much. Smith is trying to cool.
What?
But yeah, going back to the Swiftwing though, it actually allows him to get to lane a lot quicker, which means in a lot of cases when the red spawns, he can get there before the Mercury gets red buff, and allowing him to get that red buff over the Mercury is a big thing. Getting that extra farm and getting that extra damage from the red buff, really helping him out in these fights. So yeah,
That's
I actually do like it, and plus it gives health as well. Like, health is a stat which is quite hard to come by in a mage build unless you go for the Warlock Sash, which is very slow.
Very
so
true.
I quite like it, honestly, and I think it's definitely working out for Cosmos here. We'll see if he continues to build Swiftwing and if he continues and wins this game, and if it still works out for him.
Yeah, Cosmos, known for these like unorthodox yet extremely effective builds, was known for bringing Gladiator Shield into the meta in Duel. Not into the meta actually, but into the fray in Duel, and just showing off how strong it could be. He did it in my sub tournaments, and he does it each time that he plays, as far as I can see as well, on his Thanatos, on any of his like assassins or warriors that he plays. And it's, you know, it's been shown to be such a strong asset for him, but it still hasn't been picked up into the mainstream meta, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of been like a bit of a trendsetter now. It's really interesting to see, especially with this Swiftwing. You know, something brand new. I think this is very interesting to see.
What a player this guy. I'll tell you what, NShadow, this guy is at the forefront of theory crafting. I see him in my arena games. He knows what's going on.
This is a serious cast, Spiff. I hate your guts.
Sorry, I just walked onto the set. I didn't realize you guys were doing something.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me get control back. I can't find my fucking Discord. Alright, thank you, Spiff.
Alright, thank you!
Thanks for being here. We'll have me on next. Yep.
Oh, that's Spiff.
Me too.
Okay, so back to the game. The Mercury has now picked up a Titan Spain. I think I'm definitely helping him out with the double defense coming out from Cosmos v Thoth. He's got the Dynasty plate helm, and he's got the breastplate at Valor, a lot of protections. Titan Spain can do a lot of work into that.
Ooh, look at this. Poke is just so strong. You know, Merc has such a little reach. And that one of his, what the hell is it called, man? Not special delivery, but his Major Look. Major Look has, you know, not only a limited range, but it's it's a little bit of a commitment. It takes a little bit to come out. There's a little bit of a delay on it, so you really have to put, you know, your whole body in line there.
Oh crap! 12 months, really? Wish I knew about this tourney so I could compete.
Thank you so much for the 1 year. It's crazy, man. I love you. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, maybe, and I love you so much, Lombax, I might put alerts. I might mute alerts during tournament. I think that'll be most respectful to the YouTube audience and everything, right? Maz, what do you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
Although we do love backs.
Oh yes.
Okay, so Thoth now picks up the Spear of Magus. Definitely a strong option, especially since Cosmos Thoth can definitely spam his one, proccing the passive and getting multiple stacks applied to Mercury. And also another option, he doesn't need the shard as much because he has the glyph to do extra damage to structures. So I think that going Spear here definitely a strong choice.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking at this Book of the Dead, and it was very popular in last week's tournament because Bancross wasn't allowed. People started going this. I honestly didn't think that would be the case. I thought we'd see people just pick up, you know, more pen options. Oh, this is a little bit of a rough spot for Cosmos, but he gets out fine. and maybe returns.
Huge amount of damage from the Cosmos.
He might actually go for this. I feel like, okay,
he's
nah.
level 17. He's against a 14 Mercury. Really hard for the Mercury to fight into this. Although he's building into the Frostbound Hammer, maybe that will help him a little bit. But
yeah. It definitely will too against this god, but it's also such a large dash from Thoth, so it's very hard to follow. And then he's got the stun on top of it, so very, very versatile god. He can either commit or he can play that runaway game, and it really is all just a matter of getting his game online. Thoth, he's very strong as soon as like I'd say as soon as like the mid-game hits, which is all the more impressive that Cosmos was able to take this back from that 0-1 deficit against such a strong early game god as Mercury like this. A strong early game god once he's got a lead under his belt. Oh wow, stuffs him right in his tracks. Oh no, Cosmos showing the disrespect.
He's jumping. This is unfortunate. I definitely think that Astro is approaching the initiation run as well. He's often using his ult to go in, and I don't think he can do that. He needs that ult to follow up after the dash of Thoth, because otherwise, as soon as the Thoth dashes, he's going to have range. He's going to be able to zone and kite with his abilities. And I just think he needs to be saving that ult to go in after his.
You see the damage he just did on that Phoenix with about like 4 autos.
Backlit really coming in.
And that's without Obsidian Shard and without, of course, Polynomicon. So that's just straight up Thoth.
Another reason why I think Thoth is one of the strongest picks in this tournament. Huge amount of structure damage and great kite potential as well.
Yeah, so no Thorns picked up on the side of Cosmos. Instead went into Aegis. I was really surprised given that the best went into, or Astro went into this, this crit. It's not so much a crit build. I think he really just relied on the Wind Demon's crit for the early and the, the nice early stats it gives in general for Mercury. Yeah, still surprised to not see it into Mercury, who's really that kind of all-in god that you can pop the Thorns against and really just completely disrupt.
Interesting, but the Mercury's not going into the what is that item? It's a It's not Bloodforge. It's the other
Soul Eater.
Item. That's it, Soul Eater.
I don't know why he's going Soul Eater.
Item.
Yeah,
very interesting.
I don't know about underused. I would say appropriately, appropriately forgotten. That item is so irrelevant on anyone other than Erlang Shen. I just don't really.
Yeah, I really not sure why you think that.
It's awkward though because Merc doesn't have very many effective items to go into in the late game scenario. Ooh, this is very good for him, but that's not.
Oh, huge amount of damage. But just Mercury unable to do enough damage to the Cosmos to be Thoth, and Cosmos doing enough damage. Now finished his build with his Chronos Pendant, giving him an extra cooldown. Interesting that he's gone with Chronos Pendant.
Wow, yeah.
You see a lot of mages finish the build with a rod and then sell their boots for cooldown boots to finish off that cooldown reduction.
Exactly. I actually have no idea why he would do this. Go the Chronos. I feel like it's definitely worse in every way than Rod, other than the cooldown, right? And if he were to get the cooldown boots and have breastplate plus his 500 pot, he'd have the full cooldown anyway, right? So I'm surprised to see it. It's definitely strange. Maybe he's. Oh, you know what it might be? He might be selling the Dynasty Plate helm for Rod.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because I doubt he would completely forego the Rod. But it's Cosmos. You never know.
Perhaps just trying to look for that quick power spike as well. Rod does take a long time to get in line, whereas the Chronos Pendant is a little bit cheaper. So maybe he's just looking to get that quick power spike and end the game now, whilst he still has a huge lead.
Wow, see, Best is just getting harassed, and I think that's what this god does better than anything, is just completely harass you from afar. And for a god with such little arms like Mercury, like I said, if you don't hit those like beautiful ults, you're not going to be able to lock him down well enough to stop him.
Phoenix taken down.
Yeah, and by the time you get to him, you're already at half health, as you can see Best is right now. Oh, beautiful ult in response, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
These fights are actually, unfortunately,
nope.
Best goes down, but Smite is actually a little bit closer than I was expecting, but unfortunately it's just too far behind now.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Great
Best did
job.
a good job of standing his ground there. You know, it's unfortunate. He definitely had a good start and then unfortunately started to decline as it went on, but he showed good signs of life throughout. Cosmos, really great job with the Thoth, something that we haven't seen much of, and I think we should be seeing more. Moz says we should be seeing more.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
and
think it's the
maybe he'll
best.
start the trend.
Yeah, really well played by Cosmos, and good aggression coming out from Best, but just not quite enough. GG vote.
GG.